Hi guys, welcome back to another video where today we're unboxing these three Time Micro models. But before we jump in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you are new. But without further ado, let's jump straight into our first model, which is this Nissan GTR R32. This model also does come with a figure as well, so that's also something to keep an eye out for. You can get this model with and without a figure, and if you do want to purchase any of these models, you can check them out on the Facebook page in the description below. But back to the actual model, you can see obviously this is the Bathurst GTR R32, and as you can see on the back there is two variants with this, and you will get to see both variants, not in this video but they will be on the channel at some point. Now as you can see, I do prefer this way of displaying the figure, or should I say packaging the figure. As you will see later in the video, I do have an issue with the packaging of the other figure in the other with another car, so make sure to stay for that. As you can see, this model is also numbered as well. It's numbered out of 999 as number 633, and like I say, it does also come with the figure as well, and also the opening hood feature. So you get all three with this model: the figure, the opening hood, and also the fact it's numbered, which you can also see the figure is really nicely detailed. You can see all the decals super clear. You can see the Nissan, you can even see the tiny shell logo, and obviously the detail on the actual figure itself, is clothing, etc., is very good. So the figure is a big plus as well. But you can see instantly, I did see there is a massive line where you can see the decal placement, and the O1 is a bit slanted, which is a bit unfortunate. You can also see there is a bit of a bonnet gap, but obviously you can see it opens very easily. Unfortunately, there isn't a bonnet stay rod, so it doesn't stay too much. Like, you have to properly force it to stay in place. But besides that, you can see the detail is phenomenal. The engine bay is very nicely detailed, the paint really pops. Obviously you can find anything to hold the bonnet open, you can display it very nicely. You can also see the wheels do spin, not too free, but they do spin fairly well, and there is also a brake caliper and disc that do stay in place behind it as well. So again, just really nice attention to detail. But there you can see where the bonnet does move side to side a little bit. But like I say, you can kind of force it to stay open if you do kind of wedge it in place, so that's what I've kind of had to do there. But you can still see proportionally it looks absolutely excellent, especially with the figure as well. They've made the proportions very well. Same for the colours as well, just pops really in your face, and the detail is very nicely done as well. You can see the skyline embedded in the rear. The interior is really nicely done as well, with bucket seats that you can see not too well, but again still fairly well done. But that brings us on to the second model, which is this Mazda RX7 Re, which as you can see comes in this really cool pink and blue livery with the pink to match with the packaging, which just really stands out. But you can see this model unfortunately doesn't come with a figure, but it does also have another car to go with it, just like the R32, which again, if you do want to see, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, as it won't be in this video, it will be in a video in the future. But back to this model, you can see the colour really does pop, not only on the packaging but on the actual model itself. You can see that magenta pink is so vibrant, and the blue is like a really nice deep colour as well. You can also see the pink is like a nice satin matte sort of paint finish, which again just really contrasts the model with that white trim to go in between the paint. Again, just an incredible detail and incredible paintwork as well. You can see the decals super clear, and you can't see any of the placement at all, unlike unfortunately on the R32 on the bonnet where you could see the decal placement there. But you can't see it at all here, and even on the window banner the decals are super clear. You can also see the wheels have got this really nice concave to them, and again very nicely proportioned. They don't really spin very well, but you can see they slightly have a bit of movement with the brake disc that does stay in place as well, and obviously the caliper. You can also see the tail lights have got each individual light, which again just really nice attention to detail, and same for the headlights. You can see each individual bulb, which just really adds to the realism when you've got the model like this in a diorama. This model is also numbered to 699, it's number 179, so fairly low as well. But besides that, you can just see the detail is phenomenal. From the calipers to the paintwork to the spoiler to the tow hook to the lights, just everything is very, very well done on this model. But that now brings us onto the third and final model of the video, which is this Porsche 992 GT3 RS, which as you can see also comes with a figure. You can also see, just like the previous models, it comes in the same standard packaging with the colour to match the car, which again just gives it that individuality and makes it really stand out amongst the collection. But this is where I did say where the packaging really messed up. Now you'll see when I pull this model out, you can see the case isn't fully on the base, where I have had this issue before with other brands, not just Timemicro, where they put the plastic figure in some sort of plastic insert to protect it, which is perfectly fine, but they don't equate for the fact that they've wedged it in and the base no longer fits flush on the actual, or the case, sorry, doesn't fit flush on the base, which again is just a little bit unfortunate. But as you can see, besides that tiny little flaw, this model is absolutely phenomenal. Not only is the model actually very, very well done, you can see the figure also is very nicely detailed. Now unfortunately with this, you will see that I do struggle to actually make this figure stand up because of just the way it's standing and the fact that the feet are absolutely tiny. But again, it's okay, this figure and the race car figure with the R32 does come with tack to help stick it down. But here, as you can see, I did have a bit of a struggle trying to actually place it, so I had to kind of lean the figure. But as you can see, it still does absolutely work, and proportionally it looks phenomenal. You can see the colours match and the detail is incredible. The figure, if done correctly, you could probably make this look absolutely completely real, which is absolutely incredible. But back onto the actual model itself, which like I say is probably one of the best models I have checked out from Timemicro. Unfortunately it doesn't have an opening feature, but you can just see the paintwork and the colour along with the detail is absolutely incredible. In combination makes, like I say, probably one of the best models I have seen from them. You can see the detail in contrast to the colour with the black accents, the Gt3 Rs decals, very well placed. The detail in the wheels, you can see the caliper, which is again vented, and when you spin the wheels you can see the caliper very, very, like, it shines. It is just again incredible detail. You can see the classic iconic roll cage through the back window, and obviously the spoiler, again absolutely phenomenal. The Porsche badge on the front and the classic bug eye lights with the Porsche on the back as well, incredibly well detailed. The logo, the font, the lights, proportion and colour. Even on the wing mirrors you've got the full mirror decal, which you don't see too often. But I am going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do let me know what you think of each of these cars in the comments down below, as I do read all of the comments and it is really interesting to hear all of you guys' opinions. But with that being said, I am going to wrap it up here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you are new. But thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time.